And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Buenos dias and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And if you measure a player's effectiveness by his passing, he's been very effective lately. Look at his assists in the last 10 games compared to the rest of the season. He's in the midst of a great run.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for Portland, Anthony is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. Frank, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, as the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system is so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
Now here's Curry following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Curry passes to Porzingis. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Here's Lillard, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Curry, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Doncic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Curry, and the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Over Whiteside. Porzingis can't hit. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Kings in Sacramento.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Curry kicks to Kleba. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Doncic.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Hood against Doncic. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
And Yusuf Nurkic missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. But hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back to playing.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Unloads. Dallas again missing. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Doncic, no good.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Out to the right wing. Nobody near Lillard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
They're running. Here's Trent. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Now, here's Doncic. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Lillard with it, out defended by Cauley-Stein, and the basket is good. Lillard's got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Doncic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
Both free throws good from Doncic. Here's Simons. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Now, here's Lillard out to the right wing. Here's Simons. That one goes. Counted.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Knight. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dishes it to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Lock at 6. That shot off the mark. And it's Portland the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The offensive rebound. 1:33 left in the first. Pass to Powell. Inside. They shoot again. And Doncic gets it to go. 10 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lillard looking around. Over to the wing. Here's Simons, guarded by Doncic. A nice shot by Simons.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 40 points, 11 assists, and 12 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Three-pointer, Lillard hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
And it's Simons missing. Mavericks trailed by 11. Right side, Green. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Lillard from outside. A shot off that time. And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he stays so grounded despite all of his individual success.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough place.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dream.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the floor for Dallas, Green is out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Knight. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Lillard from outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
But once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
To the left wing. Right side against Marjanovic. Over Whiteside. Here's Powell, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
A nice shot by Simon.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Now, here's Green, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Knight. Nice shot from the wing. Here's Lillard. They lead by 14. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Anthony from 18 feet away. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Amongst the best hitting the offensive glass, Whiteside can pile up those second chance points.
Outside Curry. Dallas again missing. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Now here's Porzingis. 17 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And how about his defense? I mean, 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
Knight. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hood drives in. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Go the other way.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Doncic is checked in for Knight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
But they get it back. Doncic feeling it out. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Gets a very good look and converts. Curry's got his first 2 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Porzingis with the block. The drive by Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Curry wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 5 now.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's Simon. It's tipped. Doncic outside. Lets a floater go. Anthony on the wing. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Porzingis, it's a 2, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got his second bucket. Trailblazers leading by 13. Simons, the pass to Trent. Here's Simons, guarded by Curry. And here's Hood. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Dallas calls timeout.
You know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. Still young, though. It seems like he can carve a role out on this team.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Here's the 3. But they recover it. Cauley-Stein kicks to Doncic. From deep. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Left side Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter. Portland leading by 13.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that two-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point.
Here's Trent. 17 points in his last outing. Offline from the high post. 1:37 left to play here in the half. Finney-Smith passes to Cauley-Stein. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. A different look now for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside. Risa comes in for Anthony, and it's Damian Lillard in for Rodney Hood. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Outside Curry. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Doncic outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Doncic has got 17 now. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves. Here's Trent, guarded by Curry. They can't stop the run with that one. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Finney-Smith kicks to Cauley-Stein. Curry against Collins. And the dunk by Powell.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now, here's Nurkic. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota. Here's Lillard. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Curry with it. 7 points in the game. Now, here's Doncic. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat. And just hopefully we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 29 points, 2 assists, and 6 steals. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
It's been Dame time offensively. Leads by example and vocally. So skilled with the ball. Those handles are tough to slow down.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard, Anthony out there with Hood, then there's Whiteside, and it's Trent in at the 2 spot. Anthony with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Anthony's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 9. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for Portland. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Hood. Pass to Trent. Anthony no one around. That one a little long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Porzingis way outside. It doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lets it go. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Anthony's got 8 points.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Lillard against Curry. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Lakers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they've fulfilled expectations and then some. Riding high down the back nine now, looking invincible.
Now here's Lillard. 21 points in the game to the inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, I like the playmaking ability of Lillard. I mean, unpredictable in these pick and roll sets, and excellent at slicing the ball through the defense.
Here's Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 19 points.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And so here is Dallas. The Blazers getting the bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Lillard from outside. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 8. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic against Hood. And Doncic, here we go. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. For Dallas, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Zach Collins checked in for Portland. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Anthony. And Portland again with the bucket.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jump. He's going to work hard for them.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Marjanovic, and the layup's good off the glass. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Collins. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. There's the steal. Porzingis finds Curry. Back to Porzingis. Passes to Marjanovic. Shoots over Nurkic. Porzingis is double. 2 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Powell comes in for Porzingis. Here's Curry, 13 points in the game. Now Cauley Stein with a tie. They get it again. Now the pass to Kleba. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Dallas no good that time either. Portland leading. Here's Simons. 12 points for him. Floats one. No good that time. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Curry on the wing. Covered by Lillard. To the wing right side. Here's Kleba. A miss that time would have put him up. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Simons, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Now, this is aggressive. I mean, I like that Collins focused on dunking rather than simply laying it in.
Here's Doncic. Yes, that goes in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Shooting one.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. For Dallas, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Trent passes to Ariza. Here's Trent. The three. Hands it from downtown. Trent's got 7 points in the game.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Outside Curry. Back to Doncic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Doncic after the Trailblazers pick up 2. The three. Here's Powell. Good D by Ariza.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket. The speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
And so here is Dallas. The Blazers getting the bucket. Curry outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Here is Lillard. 23 points in the game. Nurkic with it. He kicks it to Ariza. Now here's Nurkic. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Lillard misses. Here's Curry. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Cauley-Stein is out there with Powell, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Trent, guarded by Doncic. Trent passes to Whiteside. Shot, high post, and good. He nails it.
Look at Whiteside flexing his range, letting the defense know he's a threat outside the paint.
And the Mavericks call time here. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Portland. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 8 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Doncic. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Lillard against Curry. And it's Lillard missing.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Finney-Smith. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Pass to Finney-Smith. Latray. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Lillard.
Well, Lillard plays with great pace. He's outstanding at knowing when to pull up off the dribble.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Zinkas, he's checked in for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Doncic outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Pass to Whiteside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 30 points.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Shot clock reset for Dallas. They double-team Curry. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Here's Porzingis outside for Curry and stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
Picked off in midair. Outside Anthony releases, and Portland again with the bucket.
And that's right
in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
A shot by Kleba, wide open, and a miss there on the triple.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Pass to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
They double-team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Portland with the ball. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Right wing. Here's Trent, and it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Doncic outside. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 36.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Lillard from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anthony against Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Trent gets the bucket.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back, and the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
And here is Doncic. From deep. Rebounded by Hood. And so Hood will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And relentless in their
approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good from 3-point territory. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. it.